to a promoter's office and I demanded certain things, then they wouldn't mess with me. They'd rather go sign somebody of a different color who would accept less. Right, you know what I mean? Right. So that right there is part of, but whether you want to call that racism or not, or whether you just want to call that a good business move, it can be debated. But
but it's all a part of it because the guys, like this is why I like the Sugar Ray Robinsons and the Ali's and the Sugar Ray Leonards paved the way, not just in the ring but out of the ring, and how they negotiated their contracts, and so where other guys can stand up. Those guys took the bullet. Jack Johnson for certain things that they wouldn't do, but then I also think, on the ground level, it's environmental racism from the top to the ground. It's environmental racism, because it's systemic, man. We seeing a lack of black boxers today, a lack of them, man. Because just think about it, heavyweight, they coming back. Look at the top 5 pound for pound. I don't think it's a black dude on there in some people's list, right? Ring Magazine, I think Andre Ward won.
Ward.
One. I mean, I remember when you had guys like Gerald McClellan, you know what I'm saying? Roy Jones, you had welterweights, Parnell Whitaker, Tyson, all in the same era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But see, like I said, it's environmental racism because, like you see at the top, some of these other boxers that get famous, Holyfield's broke. He probably got more money than me, but he should be having his own promotional company.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Sugar Ray Robinson? Why isn't somebody in his family running Sugar Ray Robinson's promotional company? Why doesn't the great Muhammad Ali? Why isn't Layla Ali running his promotional company? And then that way he could put the boxing back in the hood, boxing gyms all over the hoods, because the guys that made that made money, they can go back and start up these gyms where these historical fights and sparring matches can happen. So that's environmental racism. Because a young dude now, in the East Coast is there, you got the option to pick up a glove instead of a gun. Maybe, but a lot of different hoods and stuff like that, you don't really have that option. And part of it's because the black boxers get disenfranchised, the ones that make it at the top as they go on, because they don't establish something. Like De La Hoya, I can't knock him for looking out for Mexican boxers more than blacks. I can't knock him for that. He's Mexican.
Right. I think that goes back to what Rich was just saying, like about Bill Cosby. You got these guys who make it, but their mind states aren't on what's going on with the next fighter, what's going on with the next crop of fighters, or the next basketball players, or the next doctors, or the next, you know what I mean? You can go down the list with our accomplishments, but it's not enough investment back into the same community that brought you out of it. Like Oprah, she's not investing in her neighborhood where she grew up at, and it shouldn't be that way. But it's by design. You can call it systematic racism. We can go there. I mean, before we can even get into what's going on with the boxing, until we start caring about our own people and our own investments, until a Floyd Mayweather says, you know what, I'm all about Grand Rapids. I'm going with Grand Rapids. It's all about that. You know what I mean? I'm not just saying, I know he is, true. But more boxers should have and should be doing it. We just talked about what's the name, kicking his mom out, Pernell Whitaker.
That this is a sad chapter in your life.
Never.
This is not a sad chapter in your life. The day you evicted your mother, from the house that you bought her in 1984 after you won a gold medal. This can't be a happy moment for you.
After 30 years, it's a beautiful moment.
I'm gonna survive. I'm a survivor. I'm going with my daughter, my oldest daughter. She's taking me in.
He'll be your son forever, till death do us part. But he is putting.
Had to evict his mom from her house, that he gave her.
And that's garbage. Steve, do it, but
he didn't have a choice. He broke.
But peep this out though, right? And it's just bad that it works like that. Somebody, in the fraternity of boxers, man, somebody could have gave him a lifeline where he didn't have to do no shit like that and put that on TV.
Right.
Floyd even, but that's kind of like, that's. But here's again, here. Let me tell you some racism. tell you some racism. And it is not in somebody calling you a nigger. It's not in none of that stuff. This is racism right here. That's how it works. Freddie Roach, his credibility and being a trainer as being a boxer. Wasn't one of the greatest boxers at all. Right? And now he's more, his legend is greater as a trainer than it is a boxer. And he's making millions, millionaire. You know, but you got legends. We just talking about Pornell Whitaker. We just talking about Pornell Whitaker and kicking out his mama because he don't have enough money. A legend in boxing. And Freddie Roach is training. He's more credible as a trainer. Sterling Marlin, way far the same era as Freddie Roach. Legend. He can't pass now the old school game of boxing because somebody in the media is going to say, well, you know, just because you were a great fighter doesn't mean you can be a great trainer. I heard them motherfuckers say, like, kind of scrutinizing Roy Jones for training somebody. I'm like, wow, you know, and these thoughts, because you alluded to that with football, these thoughts get in our philosophy. Well, maybe they right, you know, and then you get an idiot say the same shit on TV, you know, and it's like.